Good afternoon to some, good morning to most, to people who are early birds. This your man Earl, back at you, day 94. We have been grinding it up, and we are just ecstatic about what is about to happen in our lives. Once again, day 94. I got my notes in front of us. I'm going to do something very that's close to me. Not that all of these videos are not close to me, but to kind of accentuate today, day 94, 4/4/2018, April 4th, 2018. And we're going to talk about something that obviously needs to be expanded, but we are going to just look at briefly the 12 cues of leadership. Once again, the 12 cues of leadership, or the 12 cues of personal development. You can look at that either way. If you're an entrepreneur, 12 cues of business, personal development, leadership. And I'm going to give you 12 cues. And the cue is the constant, if you will. That is the quotient. And when you look at the quotient, we think of IQ, intelligence quotient. And that quotient typically is a number from 0 to 100. And when you do the ratio, you can exceed 100. And that's great if you do, but if you fall below that, it gives you a baseline to look at, okay? So obviously the IQ is your intelligence factor, okay? So you look at it, leadership, personal development, or being in business. What's your intelligence quotient, okay? How intelligent are you in your field? The second one is the EQ, which is the emotional intelligence, okay? Or the emotional quotient, if you will. How well do you handle your emotions? All right. Do you wear them on your sleeve? Are you easily upset? And then what is the AQ? The AQ is your adaptability quotient. Okay. How well can you adapt? Some people cannot adapt. They are not people who are of change. And if things don't go the same way every day, they are in a tailspin. One of my favorites is the PQ, which is your performance quotient, okay? It's not that you just know how to do something, but how well do you perform? Remember, we're not looking for experts. We're not looking even for masters. What are we looking for? Superior performance, right? And then what's your RQ, which is your relationship quotient? How well do you relate to others? All right, some people are loners. Some people cannot work with people and they become overly aggressive, or they're passively aggressive. They don't work well in teams. Let me help you really quickly. You're not going to make it all by yourself. So what's your relationship quotient on a scale of 1 to 100? And then, obviously, the big one, what's the MQ? The money quotient. Some people change when the money starts rolling in. And unfortunately, you got to learn yourself before you start acquiring riches and wealth. Are you the same person with $100 in your pocket that you are with $25,000 in your pocket? And some people watching this video saying, Earl, I've never had $10,000. Exactly. So you better develop your money quotient now. Do not let acquirement or possessions, if you will, or even monetary gain change who you are. And then here's one that people ask me all the time. FQ, which is your failure quotient. You're not going to be 100% successful all the time. So how do you handle failure? How do you handle shortcomings, if you will? You set a goal, you don't make it. Do you become a monster blamer? Or are you a person who can understand that failure is part of success? Okay? What about this? What about your CQ? What is your communication quotient, if you will? All right, how well do you express yourself? All right, do you shut down when things don't go your way? Are you overly powerful, trying to intimidate? What's your communication quotient? Okay? And then what about this? What is your WQ? How do you handle winning? All right? Some people are poor winners just as well as they're poor losers, okay? So how do you handle winning? Or do you get prideful, egotistical, beside yourself? All right, and then here's one of my favorites. What's your LQ? Your listening quotient. Some people are so quick and ready to talk that they don't listen to what the other person is saying. So develop your LQ, your listening skills, if you will. And then the final one, which is your SQ, your stability quotient. Think about all these: intelligence quotient, emotional, adaptability, performance, relationship, money, failure, okay, communication. You're winning, you're listening, and then Once you begin to get a hold on those, this is where you develop your stability quotient. How stable of a person are you? Most of these you're okay in. Some of them you're strong in. Some of these you are absolutely horrible in. And that's where you have to develop some stability, if you will. Okay? It's your man Earl, day 94, 4/4/2018. It's your man Earl, www.deuceswild22.com, where we manufacture and produce gourmet dipping sauces. Brought to you by the best dipping sauce company in this world. God bless you. Day 94, 4/4/2018. 12 Qs of leadership. God bless.